Hey folks, this is Kat from On the Balcony with Kat, and this might be my last update. Yeah, we may have to move because, as you can see here, there was a bit of an apartment fire. Yeah, and this is the view of my apartment. It is literally across from the burned apartment. So yeah, that's my balcony from below. Possibly the last look at my garden. Hey YouTube, it's Kat from On the Balcony with Kat. Thought I'd give you a look down the hallway. They let me in long enough to film some of the damage. This is after a couple of weeks of repair yet. All of that black up there is charred boards all the way across. They've had to strip the walls down, strip everything down, and get into the apartments themselves. But yeah, that should give you an idea of the damage. Well, hopefully I'm in the frame. Oh, hey everyone. It's been a little bit of a rough time lately. As stated earlier, there was a fire in my building across the hall from us on Saturday. At least I believe, yeah, it was on Saturday. The fire displaced 18 family units. That whole end of the building is considered too dangerous to live in, go in, what have you. Nobody was hurt, which is a wonder and a miracle and one of the blessings. Our apartment, surprisingly enough, out of all of them on that side, took the least damage. We only wound up with a bit of water damage in the bathroom from where the fire department hosed down the ceiling and the water leaked in through the bathroom fan. So we have been allowed to get some of our stuff only via escort from the fire department. So they're currently working on shoring it up and making it safer for everyone. I thought I'd give everyone a look at what we pared everything down to. Not a whole lot, truthfully, compared to what we used to have. I know this looks like a lot, probably, to some. It's all kind of crammed into the living room. Hang on, let me see if I can move the camera a bit. Here we go. What's left of the extent of 15 plus years of life, broken down to a corner full of boxes in the living room, and a little bit left in a couple of storage areas in this small apartment. Now understand, that might look like a lot of stuff, but truthfully, considering we had to sort through 15 plus years of life and memories and decide what we had to get rid of to be able to fit in this little apartment. We wound up throwing out, and I do mean throwing out, because we didn't have the money for a storage unit, 9 full, and I do mean very full, dumpster loads. Not garbage cans full, dumpster loads of things. We've cut our life back a lot. You don't realize just how much that can affect you until you're sitting down for a couple of hours a day with people going, you know, you got to get it out of here, you got to get it out of here, for maybe a week, a couple hours a day over the course of a week, trying to sort through 15 years of your life and cut it down so you can go from a very overfull 2-bedroom apartment down to a very small 1-bedroom apartment. It took a lot. If it hadn't been for the help of our absolute best friend, I don't think my husband and I could have even gotten this much of our lives back. And all for 15 minutes worth of fire. You never know. You never truly know what life is going to hand you. You don't. Yeah, once again, hopefully I'm in frame. You know, in the grand scheme of things, stuff is just that. Stuff. My mate and I had a lot of bad habits that we acquired over the years. Like being pack rats. We had a lot of stuff. Far more stuff than we really needed. And yeah, we did lose some things that we really didn't want to lose. But stuff can be acquired again, if necessary. We salvaged the really, really, really important things. Like family photos, certain family mementos, things like that. And then we threw out everything else. And we have been really reevaluating our lives and changing the way we live. We're working at being more conscious of what we do, how we do it, how we live. It's sad that it takes something so traumatic to make you really think about your life at times. And it's sadder when you really have to be honest with yourself and realize that, yeah, this traumatic event was the best thing to actually happen in your life. It's motivated us to take chances and do things that we'd put off or figured we'd never actually do again. My husband's a heck of a storyteller. He really is. He's an amazing man. He's always wanted to be a writer. And he's actually going to take a chance now. Because, you know, you have to take chances at times. You have to follow your dreams. Because you never know when those dreams might go up in smoke. So think about your lives, folks. Think about what you would do if you were suddenly faced with the possibility of losing everything. And then finding you'd gotten a reprieve. And you, sadly unlike everyone else, actually got the chance to choose what the fire claimed, as we're putting it. It's really made us think about a lot of things. And our lives won't be fully back on track until we manage to move back into our old apartment once they've finished all the repairs, which the contractors say 2 to 3 months, which generally means probably about 3 to 4 months. So we probably won't be settled back into life fully until sometime in mid to late spring of next year. But, you know, hey, You have to look on the bright side. At least we get the option to settle back into life. Depending on how you feel about it, we were either incredibly lucky or somebody really wanted to make a valid point for us. I'd hate to think that so many other people had to suffer for us to learn a lesson. So sometimes, well, excuse the language. Fuck it. Shit just happens. But if you learn from it, and you take the opportunities given to make life better, then at least you come out on top a little bit. Until next time, take care all. This is Kat. Not currently on the balcony.